Hello there, thank you for visiting this video. This is a radio that I bought at K-mart. It's the Sony CFD-S01. And this radio is well, the actual radio band tuner part is actually on the LCD display instead of like those cheap sliding or knob-based radio tuners. This does have a headphone jack. I'm not going to demonstrate the tuner because I don't know, recording a radio broadcast and putting it on YouTube probably violates some kind of copyright thing or something. I'm going to go to CD. A nice feature of this is that you can press the CD button and it powers right on and goes straight into CD mode. Of course, I do not have it disconnected at the moment, as you can see. This is a Halloween music mix CD. You probably couldn't see the label, but it is a commercially pressed disc. But it also works fine with CD-Rs and apparently CD-RW as well. So right here's the play, stop, blah blah blah. This is for the radio. You can do step by step, or you can actually set presets, and it'll say play. Volume control is actually button, like electrical instead of like a knob. And it has a mega bass function and a very nice big display. The mega bass doesn't really do a whole lot for these little speakers here, but you can definitely notice the difference if you're paying attention. This actually is a sleep timer. 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 60, 90, 120, and off. And these buttons fast forward and rewind for CD. When you're set to the AM/FM tuner mode, this will change from one preset to the next, and the interface is for setting presets is straightforward once you figure it out, and it doesn't take that long to figure out what to do. So the designers are, I mean, I did have to look in the manual to figure out how to set a preset because it didn't have a set preset specific button. And you can program the CD player to like play a certain sequence or something, or you can do a shuffle thing or whatever by pressing mode. And then these buttons fast forward and rewind for CD, when you're set to the AM/FM tuner mode, this will change from one preset to the next, and the interface is for setting presets is straightforward once you figure it out, and it doesn't take that long to figure out what to do. So the designers are, I mean, I did have to look in the manual to figure out how to set a preset because it didn't have a set preset specific button. And you can program the CD player to like play a certain sequence or something, or you can do a shuffle thing or whatever by pressing mode. And then so this goes up slowly. This one's like a spring open lid instead of like those ones where you have like a little hand finger hold area to put the to put your finger in and pull it up. No disc. No fun either. Let's move on to tape. This is just a mixtape that I just basically made from a CD just for the purposes of this video. And I'll press play right here. One thing I noticed is kind of weird. The play on the tape and the play button on the CD, the arrows actually point in the opposite direction, which is strange, to say the least. Yeah. There's a pause button. Kind of pointless on a tape player because you can just stop and then it'll still be where you left off. So I never really understood the purpose of having a pause button on a tape player. So, yeah, nothing, you can actually set a sleep timer for a tape player, even on the tape function. I don't understand, like, how that works. I guess maybe it just pops up when the timer runs out and then turns off. But it actually doesn't turn off automatically when you release the tape by pressing stop. Unlike most other things where, like, where the power turns on when you press play while it's not doing anything else. Yeah, so overall this is a really nice machine. This feels very solidly built. I mean, even the tape deck, and it has a really pretty big handle. This actually only takes 6 C batteries, which is kind of strange. Like, why did that other one that I reviewed earlier, why did that one take 8? I mean, when it really has no extras whatsoever, no digital tuner or anything, not even a cassette deck that can record. So this doesn't have a line-in jack, so don't think you're going to be able to plug in a microphone or, like, I don't know, an iPod or anything and play it through here. This only does what it already has on it, so not that that's a bad thing for what I'm using it for. Just a little heads up for anyone looking to buy one of these things. But I really like this radio. It's the preset function again is really nice, especially on something like this. Usually you don't really see that on portables. So I would definitely recommend this or similar offerings from Sony if you are looking to get a CD and a cassette. And it's an okay size for something like this. It's not like huge and, well, it's not particularly compact. It's sort of normal sized and apparently modeled after some kind of fungus or something, or but again, it only takes 6 C batteries, which most others take like 8, which even like the really basic ones that only have a CD player or only have a tape player and the radio is like a slider, and it remembers all your preset even if the batteries are taken out and it's completely unplugged at the same time, it'll still remember all your preset settings. Overall, I'd give this radio a 5 out of 5, which is epic win.